Well, as Taylor just said, financial success is not easy to achieve, but with the right support system, almost anyone can expand their wealth. With us now on ISF is angel investor Andre Swanston, and he's here to share some of the ways he supports minority and women-owned businesses. Andre, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
What industries and opportunities are you most excited about now?
Yeah, so I have a thesis on kind of the real next opportunity being kind of the marketplaces of the future, right? So my last company, TrueOptic, which was acquired by TransUnion, created what's called the data marketplace that provides all of the actionable data to target across connected TVs and smart speakers for advertising. And so that concept of kind of agnostic marketplaces that help power different economies is very near and dear to me. And I look at some of the opportunities that are ripe for that type of innovation. I think that the social commerce, e-commerce space, even though there's huge companies like Amazon and huge social networks that have tried to do things with e-commerce, I think there's a real opportunity for some innovation there. Another thing that excites me is in the metaverse, when you talk about particularly the video gaming ecosystem, I think that there's a lot of opportunity for disruption in terms of the way people buy and sell digital goods and solutions and use them. And then lastly, which is more of a real world example, I think the way that people live and interact, kind of these live, work, play communities where there's affordable housing or market rate housing, access to jobs, close to transportation, and kind of these secondary cities. I think that's where we're going to see a lot of the growth and opportunity in terms of development. And so I'd say those are kind of three areas that I'm most bullish in over between now and the end of the decade.
Right. You know, you just pointed out three areas of growth, you know, the metaverse, et cetera. And we see that people of all walks of life are also trying to engage in those areas of growth. Why do you think angel investors and private equity and banks should increase their commitment to people of color and women-owned businesses in the coming future?
Yeah, so I think it's really a prerequisite for success as we move forward. You know, one of the frustrations that I hear is when people talk about the need for making more diverse investments or hires. It's almost talked as if it's a charity or if it's just a nice thing to do in some sort of altruistic manner. But really, it's indicative of good business practice in terms of making financial return. So for me, you know, my wife and I have made a real effort to try to empower other people that look like us and may have faced a lot of the same challenges in terms of access to capital. And I think it's something that not only is it the right thing to do, but I think frankly it's just good business sense.
Andre, you're hitting it on the nail on the head. It is a good business sense. And, you know, you mentioned it being indicative of the future and where we're at. Our dollar matters. People who look like me and you, our dollar is just as good as anybody else's. So where can we go for more information?
Yeah, look, I think the best place to contact me is really just on LinkedIn, Andre Swanston. I'm not as active on Twitter, but that's also Andre Swanston. And then on Instagram, DreSwan06.
Andre, thank you for your time today on ISF.
I appreciate it. Have a great day.
You as well.